What do you want?
Healing.
That's all.
This is Mr. Phadi and Miss Phadi, who is my wife. December 2020, the very same year, we had a very serious challenge whereby I remember it was on the 4th of December, a day after the father to my wife, it was his birthday. So my wife was saying to me, it's painful to me because I'm not okay, and tomorrow is my father's birthday. And I said to her, I don't think it's okay for you to worry about your father's birthday while you are not okay. I took her to quick care hospital, and the physician looked at a sugar level, and within 2 to 3 days the sugar level was okay, but she happened to go through a coma for 3 weeks. The doctor suggested we go for MIR. The MIR confirmed that my wife, she has a brain tumor. That's when she happened to be operated for brain tumor. Then unfortunately, after the operation, she couldn't walk, she couldn't talk, so she went through physiotherapist, speech therapist, all those things. When we go back to the doctor after 14 months to check the progress, we were amazed, and also even the doctor was amazed to find out that the tumor is recurring and now is growing very fast. They had to operate her again within a very short space of time. That was 2021. Then she went through another operation, and that operation was worse because now she was struggling even more than the first time she was operated. The doctor said she cannot go through another operation because it is too risky. Instead, she will go through a procedure that is called gamma knife. Unfortunately for us, that gamma knife procedure, one dose of that gamma knife, it was 250,000 rand. The second dose that was possible to do, it was going to amount to 500,000 rand. So medical aid, some of the things they couldn't pay, to such an extent that even that doctor, he even went further and said the scans that they are supposed to do this time, it's PET scan, PET. The scan, it was around 38,000 rand. So we did that, and by the time she was supposed to come and be operated, unfortunately my wife complicated again to such an extent that she went back for ICUs and the stuff. And I want to be grateful again for this couple, Mr. and Mrs. Jigila, because through that journey of ours, they helped us a lot through prayers and even financially. During this week when we were conversing with this couple, Mr. and Mrs. Jigila, that's when they asked us that you guys, could you kindly go to Impact to receive your miracle? Hence, you'll be expecting the results to go through the MIR scans again. And I spoke with my wife that it will never be a waste. Let us go to Impact in Joburg to receive our healing. And that's the reason why we are here. And what happened during the service, to me and my wife, from me and my wife, we are grateful because what we saw God doing there is a miracle and a half. So we believe with all of our hearts that God took place and God healed my wife, and we are so grateful. And we believe all these things that she went through, the rest is history now. And I want to believe, like I'm saying, brethren, it was not easy, more especially for our kids. One of our boys who was born 2010, she went through psychological help because this thing of my wife's illness affected her a lot. even myself personally, because it was not easy at all, but to date we can only thank God.
Firstly, at home, we had to hire 2 helpers. The other one as a nanny to assist with the baby and also with me, as I was struggling. Most of the things I couldn't do for myself, including bathing. I couldn't do it on my own. So we had to have 2 helpers at home. At work, I haven't been at work for over a year because of this illness. I have been at work for a month, I think now, but not doing the work that I used to do. They gave me a soft job. I work in the police, in the detectives, so my work demands much thinking, especially working with people. So they had to give me light duty job due to this illness. It has really affected me a lot on many things, not only at work and with my kids, with so many things, especially with the memory, because I was struggling to even remember my kids, that they are my kids. And there was a time I was in hospital. I couldn't help myself with anything. My husband had to come each and every day to bath me. I had to use Pampers. It was not an easy journey. But today, even when we came here, those who have seen me, I couldn't walk on my own. I had to be assisted. But after the prayers, the deliverance, I could even dance for the Lord. I could worship and dance for the Lord. And I am walking on my own. And not only walking, but worshiping, dancing for the Lord. This day, it's one of the wonderful days of my life. I will never forget it. May the good Lord richly bless the pastor for the wonderful work of the Lord he is doing.
Only on ITVN.